Welcome back, adventurers, once again to Let's Play Biohazard 3 Real Survival. In the previous episode, Jill and I managed to defeat Nemesis after being beaten by him not once but twice. Um, Notice that I used the word defeat and not destroy because we haven't exactly killed Nemesis yet. And we won't be doing that for quite some time, unless we somehow manage to stumble upon the means to finish him off once and for all. But in any event, we have left the Raccoon police station behind us and are threading our way through an alleyway just along Innerdale Street and heading over to the downtown district. Um, yeah, we'll be coming back along Innerdale Street along here, and we'll actually be making our way up to Warren Street. Um, if Yeah, my map is I'm reading my map right. Um, yeah, we'll be heading up along Warren Street. Now, if you couldn't already tell, we are ill prepared for the journey ahead, but we are going to press on. So without further ado, let us enter Warren Street and see what nightmare awaits us here. Death is what awaits us, and dogs. Oh my word. More Dobermans. Oh my word. Yeah. We could have fought those Dobermans, but I actually want to get through here, and there are more in here. Oh my word. Um, Deal with... No, you don't. Okay, one down. Reload and fire. Waste the bullet. No, you don't. Haha, we didn't do too badly against those dogs. There were only two of them here. And we appear to be in some sort of service garage of some kind. Which is actually quite normal for an industrial city like Raccoon. That car over there is looks like it's charging the battery. Of course, we won't be driving out of Raccoon City anytime soon. And this van is open, but doesn't have anything worthwhile. Hopefully no more dogs. Good to know. However, it seems there's no power for this cargo bay, this sort of door here, which is probably a good thing. It's eerily quiet, but luckily no more Dobermans for now. That could very well change. The gate is closed, and yeah, we won't be going out this way, so we'll have to go around just to the door to Jill's to our right. Um, Seems like we're still going along Innerdale Street. No, sorry, forgive me. We're not going along Innerdale Street. We're actually continuing along Warren Street. My bad. I got mixed up there. And we are actually now in the downtown area proper. There are some blue herbs there that we won't be using. No, because we're not poisoned. Of course, we can make our way into this room here. I hope there are no dangers within. And our hope has been rewarded. We're in a safe haven. Unfortunately, there doesn't appear to be any maps here. Now, the map that I'm using doesn't necessarily have any sort of major areas marked. Also the fact that this being a completely different save area, we're not going to be able to put anything down anytime soon. There is an ink ribbon here. I want to be able to take it. I would really want to be able to take it, but I'm actually not going to. It's probably going to spell our demise, but I'm not going to take that ink ribbon. And we can't exactly dispose of these items anytime soon, because we put them here and we need them further ahead. Yeah, we'd be shooting ourselves in the foot. So once again, we must leave safety behind and venture out into the ahead. Oh god, and there are dogs in the streets. Eagle's Pet Shop, fantastic. Good to know. Oh my word. No, no. Do not want. Do not want. I will deal with you later, puppies, don't you worry. I'll deal with you later. And we appear to be in a very windy alleyway, and lo and behold, the downtown map, conveniently for our use. And so yeah, that was the parking lot that we ventured through, and where we came out, well, where the pet shop is the eastern side of Flower Street. Now, if you remember, Leon and Claire actually arrived at the back of the police station. That is along the continuity of the classic Biohazard 2 and not the Biohazard 2 remake, released in January of 2019. Now, I believe in my Let's Play of Biohazard 2, Claire ended up on this side and ran over here and down this way. We're on the corner, somewhere along here is the Kendo gun shop, somewhere in this particular area of the downtown region where Robert Kendo is presently still alive. Leon, on the other hand, ran along here and went to this entrance here to get to the rear of the police station. But as for us, we find ourselves threading along, yeah, we're well past Flower Street by now, And find ourselves in a very odd-shaped corridor here, but there's a door that's locked further up ahead, and there's a door to our left heading north into the heading into the upper area. Looks like there's a substation down here. Some more locations marked. A restaurant and newspaper office. That could be worth looking into. In any event, we have the downtown map. I'll be using that fervently. And it's eerily silent, but there is a pair of wooden pallets hanging rather ominously at the from the ceiling there. And I think Jill has noticed a dead corpse just further ahead. Oh my word. Yeah, that was the creature we encountered before in the alleyway. And by encounter, I mean that was the creature that crawled out the window. That was a drain demos, an accidental mutation. And I'm betting that that's not going to be the only one. Well, we're closer to the restaurant, at least. So, we'll head in this direction and... Huh. That was definitely a person who quite conveniently took care of the zombie for us. So it looks like more of the mercenaries are still alive. The barricade is blocking the way, as it is, which is fairly obvious. There is the sound of sparking in the background, but let's see if we can examine this. Apologies, as I've just avoided sneezing into the microphone. We must channel our knowledge to the future, for it shall always show us our greatest destiny. Raccoon City Mayor Michael Warren. Those are some very pretty words for a mayor who was running a town controlled by the Umbrella Corporation. But we've seen that cryptic language before. Place your wisdom here. There's a hollow space for something to be put in. Yeah, this is a puzzle. Another cryptic puzzle that we are going to have to solve. The future is in our hands. And we can't carry it. Oh well, never mind. Yeah. Looks like one of the lights is broken, which is why it's sparking. And I'm guessing that judging from these two pipes over here, if we take that compass, we'll be trapped by electric water, which wouldn't be good for anyone. And if any street truly reflected the desolate state of Raccoon City, it is definitely this one. I don't think this theater will be operating again anytime soon. The gate is closed tight and will not open. Probably for good reason. And very interesting Easter egg there. Courtesy of Capcom. A little bit of foreshadowing. This would have been a nice neighborhood. Alas. Now before we go into the restaurant, which is It's apparently called Grill 13, which is a rather catchy name, if a little bit superstitious, in my opinion. Um, it actually appears to be very normal. But then again, when has thing when has anything been normal in Raccoon City as of late? Let's go inside. And it is very quiet in here. There is no service whatsoever. Alas. Probably a good thing. Let's check the payphone nearby. The phone line seems to be disconnected. Yeah, of course it is. Don't hear anything. No signs of any shambling corpses around. Hmm. It's actually much nicer than the diner that Claire finds herself in, which I believe is called Emmy's. Nothing suspicious. Not at the moment. But you never know. You never know. Also, there appears to be a pamphlet of some sort here on this particular bench. City Guide. City Guide. The tracks of our city. Dear citizens, thanks to kind and generous people of Umbrella Incorporated, this is a peaceful and friendly city. The vast donations from Umbrella Inc. have been used for welfare work, the construction of public utilities, and to help maintain public peace. In 1992, it was my 5th year as mayor of our beautiful city. It was then that through many donations and hard work, our city was able to rebuild the municipal building and create a state-of-the-art hospital. In honor of these fine accomplishments, I was awarded it with a grand statue that same year. The statue rests in the municipal building. I came to the city as an engineer more than 35 years ago. I made contributions to the electric systems and to the installation of the cable car. I pledge to follow the tradition of this fine city and will devote my life to its prosperity. The mayor of the city, Michael Warren. So he started out as a civil engineer and became the city's mayor, but he did mention quite a few things. First and foremost, a elaborate hospital, which could be worth looking into. But more importantly, he actually mentioned something rather intriguing, which we didn't actually look at the rest of the downtown map. I'll just briefly cycle through here. But yeah, Michael mentioned that he helped build a cable car system in Raccoon City. We appear to have found where it is. Now, granted, it's quite a considerable way away from where we are at Grill 13, but it might be possible to use the cable car to actually make our way through the rest of the downtown area and hopefully get out of Raccoon City altogether, which is definitely getting our hopes up, but it could very well be a way out. Now, the gas station has also been marked here on the downtown map as a location of interest. And of course, we will be going there, but unfortunately, we actually can't get to this area here because this actually happens to be where Raccoon City Hall lies. And if we remember Marvin's report, we need 2 gems. We've got a sapphire gem, but we need a second gem to unlock the gate here to allow us passage inside. And I doubt that the hordes of shambling T-virus zombies and mutants are going to allow us to pass through this area unscathed anytime soon. And speaking of mutants, uh, going back to that Drain Deimos creature that we saw earlier, that was not a licker. It was something more akin to the rather infuriating chimera creatures from the Arclay laboratory. Now, granted, the Drain Deimos is not a deliberate BOW, unlike the chimera. The Drain Deimos is an accidental mutant, but it is going to be a threat, as if zombie Dobermans, zombie citizens, and Nemesis were not enough to deal with. And I think I'm going to call it an episode here, ladies and gentlemen. And when we return, we shall explore the kitchen of this fine establishment that is Grill 13 and see if we can follow in the steps of our mystery mercenary survivor. Who knows? He might even be the enigmatic Carlos that we heard about back at the Stars office. Who knows? As always, adventurers, I'm the Dungeon Master. Until next we meet.